Hi there, I'm Bianca Tătaru, Product Manager at Estateably. I am excited to let you know that our estate intake feature is now available for New York estate files. When opening a new estate file, the first challenge is always the same: gathering complete and accurate information, details about the deceased, executors, beneficiaries, assets, and liabilities often come through multiple emails and phone calls, which can be time consuming. With Estate Intake, you can send a secure, guided online form directly to your client where they can submit all key estate information digitally at their own pace and import it directly into your file in Estateably. This makes the setup faster, reduces the back and forth, and eliminates manual data entry. Now, I'll hand it over to Dalia from our customer success team to walk you through the process step by step.
Hey there, and welcome to Estateably's Estate Intake. Today, I'm going to walk you through how to create a password, email the intake to your client, and receive the information back so you can populate directly in Estateably. Click on Intake, and then click on Email Estate Intake. Here, you'll be able to enter the email of the person you'd like to send the intake to. Then, write your password, and click on Next. Now, the document will be emailed to your client. Once you've reviewed the body that we pre-populate for you, you'll be able to click on Send. Your client will then receive this email and will click on the link in the body of this email to open up the estate intake. Now I'll click on Send. Once the email is sent, you'll now see in the intake that Email Estate Intake is grayed out. You have the ability to cancel link if at any point you need to cancel the link. As your client, I've now received my email. I'm going to go ahead and click on the link that I was sent. Here, I'll be able to enter the password that I was provided, and then click on Next. I'll then be able to enter all the information that I know, if the deceased left a will or not, their name, their date of death, their marital status, their address if I know it, and zip code. Along with any additional information. I'll then click on Next. This will take me to the beneficiaries screen where you can add any beneficiaries by clicking on Add Beneficiary. Here you can select the type of beneficiary that you're adding. In my case, I'll go ahead and add their child. I'll enter a first name. I'll enter the rest of the information if I have it, including their email, phone number, if they're a minor or not, mentally incapable, if they're being served, and then their address. Once I've entered all the information that I know, I can click on Add Beneficiary at the bottom to add an additional beneficiary, or Next to move to the next screen. I'm now at my executors. If I know the information about an executor, I can click on Add Executor. If I don't know it, I can simply click on Next to move to the next step. In this case, I'm going to move to the next step. You'll notice that I'm now on Assets. Clicking on Add Asset will allow me to add any asset that I know about. In my case, I know the deceased had a bank account. Here I'll put the currency. I don't know the exact value, but I can still put my estimated value. The ownership percentage and type of ownership, the institution where the bank was held, the type of account, and then any additional information here. Again, I can click on Add Asset to add any additional assets, including properties, collectibles, etc. I'll then click on Next. Here I have liabilities. If I know of any liabilities, I can click on Add. If there were none, or I don't know of any, I can simply click on Submit. Now, I've gone and finished entering the information. As a user in Estateably, you'll then get an email saying that the information was complete. And if you come back to your Estateably tab, you will notice that I now have the ability to import the estate intake. Clicking on Import Estate Intake will allow you to look through all of the different assets and information that your client has entered, ensure that it's correct. If it's not, you can simply uncheck any information here that you don't want to be imported into your file. Once I click on Next, I'll then continue my import into Estateably. Now that my import is complete and I click on OK, I can go ahead and see everything that got imported based on my selections. In contacts, you'll notice that my contact got imported, and since I added no executors, they weren't imported here. I also got my account imported along with the value. Now I also have the ability as a user to click on the 3 dots and change this if anything was not correct. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact support@estateably.com.